Hello guys, P3ZRAY here. Okay, so today we're going to do a live stream on Final Fantasy 11. Literally, I'm just going to take you through a few things. So, yeah, sit back guys, enjoy, and I will be back in a second. Welcome back. Okay, so Final Fantasy 11. Where to begin? Where to begin? Right, so as I said before on a video when I announced that I was doing live streams on this channel, I did say that I used to play this game a long time. So there's just a few things that I want to straighten out. Firstly, Astaroth Jr. Why is my name Astaroth Jr.? Well, when I very first played Final Fantasy 11, I actually had a character called Astaroth. That was all his name was, and he even looked exactly the same as this. And I thought, you know what, I'm going to keep up with tradition. If I'm going to go back for nostalgia, I may as well get my character looking the way it was. And there's a funny story behind that. My older brother, when I first got the game, he actually created my character. And I'll never forget the day. I was at work, and I said to him, after it's all downloaded, will you create me a character that kind of resembles a decent character? Anyway, needless to say, older brothers. I came back and this is what my character looked like. Woohoo! But I kind of grew on it, so it's all good. Okay, so 11. Why have I come back on 11? So I've come back on 11 because of the challenge aspect. The challenge of this is absolutely immense compared to 14, especially. Like 14 for me, I found that quite easy. Whereas 11 takes so much longer. It is definitely a grind fest, but I enjoy it. I enjoy that challenge and whatnot. And this is my house in 11. So if you've played 11 before, you'll know that this is the Mog house, and this is what we had as a house to put all plants and stuff like that. Now, I will say this one thing. Actually, let's just do that a sec. Okay, so I will say one thing. The server that I'm actually on is a private server, and it's free to play, which is absolutely fantastic. And it's good for me because I just wanted to jump back, have a little play on it. It's not a game that I'm going to go absolutely serious about, but I will play it for quite some time. And obviously, you know, paying the subscription for the new one, and not just that, I found the new one towards the time that I quitted. It became very, very easy to play, and I kind of got bored of that. So, okay, so let's take a look around. Let's go to Southern Sandoria. I know you, like I said, if you guys have played this game before, you'll remember this iconic music. If you was from Sandoria, that is. And what I might do is, in the next stream that I do on 11, I might start the stream off in Bastok or Windhurst and give you guys a feel for the music and the feeling of running around your home city that you started the game on. So this is Sandoria, and it is absolutely amazing. I love this area. If you remember, you got shops here. You can go and buy and sell stuff to the NPCs. Now what I might do is, while I'm doing this stream, I just remembered I've got some outposts to collect. So I might get on with that while we talk about the game. And even better, I'm going to run through with my Chocobo. I managed to get my Chocobo. Like I say, I've been playing this for about 4 weeks now, and yeah, it's been really cool. I've managed to get a lot done. I needed to get Thief up though, because it is a private server. The population isn't the best, but it's good enough to get parties. I mean, as you can see in the cities, there's people around and people getting on with stuff. So yeah, it's really cool. Okay, so for those who haven't played 11, outpost warps were basically, you did a supply mission, which I'll show you now, and once you did that, you was able to teleport from your city to that outpost, and that was 11's mode of transport. Hey, I'm glad I lost that. Okay, so the one I want is, let's have a look, Gusterberg. This is towards Bastock. Yes, right. So now it's a big trek to Gusterberg, but the cool thing about that is, as I'm running through the areas, you guys will grab that little bit of nostalgia. So off to the Chocobo stable. So yeah, while I'm on my way to the Chocobo stable, if you guys do want to jump on the server, you should definitely check it out. So easy to install, there was no issues. You just got to create an account, get on the game, and away you go. That's it, it's simple, and you'll more than likely be in the same server as me because it's only one server. Right, Chocobos. And this is how we used to have to get a Chocobo. Okay, so now we are in West Ronfair. These were the areas just outside city, well, Sandoria City. Each city had its areas. It's very similar to 14. The mobs in this area are really on your level when you first start the game, and as you progress, you head further out, and pretty much the same as 14. So let's have a look around. Let's see if we can see any mobs that are the same. Got a little forest hare. Many an hour I spent in this place when I had the retail version. Basically, what I would do is farm an NM. Now, if you play 14 in Eureka, you kill mobs and then eventually an NM spawns. Same concept in this, only they were all around. In each area, there's an NM, pretty much. Got a goblin digger. And I remember when I first came back onto this game a few weeks ago, I was just like, honestly, you'd be so, I couldn't believe how much I'd actually forgot. And it's only through playing it that I've been like, oh yeah, and it just kept going and going and going. It was just hilarious. Okay, so we've got scarab beetles, forest fungals, orcs, and I'll tell you something else as well. A low level, any mob that's higher, say like a decent, well, easy prey, decent challenge, because you can check them. So you check them, like it says, this one seems too weak to be worthwhile because I'm a high level now. But if they're easy prey, they aggro you. A bit like in Eureka, you will get aggroed. And the thing is with these mobs is they very rarely give up. Literally, I've come through here as a low level, got aggroed, say, by that goblin, and had to chase it, well, run it all the way back to Sandoria. That's if it hasn't killed me on the way. Right, now we are in Lethane Plateau. Again, once you get to about level 11, level 12, even still things can be a bit tough in here, but you progress your way out. And this was the next area that you would jump into. And these maps as well are huge, check that out. Just quickly, you see on the screen you have that Crag of Hollers. You did your COP missions in there, Chains of Promethean. And not just that, they are a teleport. So in 14 you got teleport crystals everywhere, and you can teleport yourself there. In this game it was slightly different. You had 4, 5, I'm not sure, I think it was 4 or 5 of these hollers, well, not hollers, these crags that were dotted around. There's one near Windhurst, which is another city, one near Bastok, which is another city. And the only way to get teleported there was either to have a white mage who had the spell that you pay for in the game, or you get a drop, and a white mage would teleport you there, or if you had white mage, you just teleport yourself there, and that was mode of transport. What would sometimes happen is if you wanted to get to an area quick, and say you didn't have white mage, you would go into a city, shout that you want a teleport to, for example, this place, Crag of Holler. So you'd go teleport Holler, can I have it? And then a white mage would invite you into their party, usually for a fee. So you'd pay them, I don't know, 1,000 gil, 2,000 gil. They would teleport you here. Now, once they teleport you here, there was always a little chocobo guy stood next to the crag, so you could just jump on a chocobo and then fly over to your home city or wherever you was trying to get to, which was fantastic. The chocobo music, so cool. Oh, I'm just chilling here, relaxing. Got my daughter watching YouTube, and I thought, you know what, why not, let's do a Final Fantasy 11 YouTube video. Didn't really know what I was going to stream about, but we'll just play along with it as we go along with it, if that made any sense. Stroll looks happening. And also, you know, to walk through these areas takes a while. Takes a long while. I've seen a few posts recently on Facebook just saying about Final Fantasy 11 and how they miss certain things. I know someone did a post about which where did you start the game type of thing, and people, are you a Sandorian or a Windhurst, Bastok? Like I say, in retail I started in Sandoria, so I thought it was only right that I could jump back to Sandoria. But yeah, as I was saying earlier, there was a hell of a lot that I had to wrap my head back round, because I forgot so much. It was unreal. I know as my Thief, Thief has some abilities called Sneak Attack, Trick Attack, and it's all about positioning. If you stand behind the tank and you do right, so if do you know, this is what I mean. Okay, so if you jump in a party, you normally have like a tank, a white mage, a red mage, and a few DDs. What would normally happen is, if you was in that party, one of the DDs would provoke it. You would stand behind the tank who hasn't got the hate yet. You do your sneak attack, trick attack, and then do your weapon skill, or just use that, and basically it would snap back all the hate back onto the tank, and the tank would have some significant hate, trust me. But I'll show all that. I'll show all that in a party. It's easier to show you than it is to explain it. And not just that, I'm still getting used to these live streams. Like I said, I'm normally used to being lazy and just, well, it's not lazy, editing a video. But usually, yeah, I just edit a video, and if I make a mistake, I can cancel it out. But I can't on a live stream, which is crazy. Okay, so we are now in Valkyrum Dunes. Valkyrum Dunes is where it really started to go good. Okay, so what had happened is, the thing is about 11 is it was all party based. So to level up, you needed to get a party. It wasn't like 14 in any shape or form. I remember walking around in 14 for the first month thinking, why aren't people partying? I just don't get it. I was expecting parties everywhere, but there wasn't anything. Whereas in 11 you really have to, especially when you get into Valkyrum Dunes onwards, you are partying up with people. And the way it'd work is, for example, like if I go over to party here, I'd seek party. Okay, so my flag's up now, and if anybody was looking for a thief or some sort of DD, they would search for members, and I would be on that list. So if I go to find member, look, there you go, there's people searching for parties, and that's how it was done. So you'd click on the name, send them a tell saying, would you like to party up with us? We're doing a party to get experience points. Normally they'd say, yeah, we're looking for a party, join, boom, done. And the cool thing about this server as well, and retail had it as well, to be fair, we have got level sync, which helps a lot for the population, because like I said, it isn't the greatest, but I don't mind. I've been able to get by on this server, so it's really cool. Okay, so heading through. I've actually been waiting for this outpost warp to pop along because of this. You see, as you can tell already, it's taken a while to run there on a chocobo. So you can imagine walking. If you're walking, it's like double the time. I'd probably would have been halfway through Lithane Plateau right now if I was walking. That's how insane it was. Okay, so we're now in Consulate Highlands. And this place is similar to Lithane Plateau, only this is Bazstoc's version. Okay, so when I went in from West Romfair from Sandoria into Lithane Plateau, this is the same sort of thing, look. And there's also a crag, and that's what I was telling you about. So there'll be a teleport there, and if I wanted to teleport there, I could. So let's run through here. And it's weird as well, because when I was running through these areas for the first time, when I started it a few weeks ago, I was looking around and I was thinking, wow, I didn't really spend much time in here in retail. So I've tried to make a point of going and viewing things and spending more time in areas that I didn't do before, because I want to try and play it from a different standpoint. Admittedly, I was well, my main jobs on 11 were paladin, thief, dancer, samurai. Loved them jobs, and I said to myself, okay, if I'm going to play it again and I'm going to play it casual, I'm going to do something completely different. I don't want to go down the same route that I went through before, so I decided I was going to do Red Mage Ninja, because in 11, and I apologise for those who have played this game before if I'm rambling on, because you guys already know this, but some people don't. In this job you get sub-jobs. So, for example, right now I am a thief ninja. You start off with only one job. So let's just say, for example, I started on thief. You get to level 18 and you then have a quest that highlights up that allows you to have a sub-job. So, once you've done that quest and you get your sub-job, you can then put the sub-job behind your main job, and you get the perks of the abilities. The only thing is, it's half the level of your main job. So, for example, right now I'm a level 47 thief, or no, yeah, 47 thief, or 48. My sub-job is 24. Because it's half of the level. So I went out and got ninja. I did the ninja quest a couple of weeks ago, and now I'm a thief ninja. So I want to do Red Mage Ninja, and that's what I wanted to do. But as I was leveling through, I realised I needed money for spells, because you buy all your spells. You don't just get gifted them like you do on 14. You have to actually buy them or get them from drops. And I was soon realising that was very, very difficult to do when you haven't got a money maker. And thief in this game is definitely a money maker. It has an ability called Treasure Hunter 2, which ups your drop rate of items. And when you go out farming and stuff and killing things, you get loads and loads of drops, which you can then sell and make money. So I had to divert. I got my Red Mage to level 30, and then I had to divert back down to Thief and re-level it. And right now, obviously, I've surpassed my Red Mage. But I'm going to keep going with Thief till I've got enough money to keep buying my spells and then I'm going to try and main red mage. I heard red mage is really hard against Matt, and you guys are probably thinking, who's Matt? But I'll explain that in another video. You see what I mean about how long it takes to walk. Sankozy, he came on this game for a while. He soon realised it's a very tough challenge, this game. Like, because you do get aggroed from left, right and centre, there's just no getting out of it. Sometimes you can run through an area like this at a lower level and get all the way through no problems, and other times you just get aggroed constantly and it's so annoying. Okay, I just want to point out, I love the music in this area when it kicks in. Okay, so while I'm running, I'm just going to check and see if there's any chats going on. Where's the music? Give me a second. I thought I'd overshot it. Bizarre. Normally music kicks in. Maybe in the next area. I will point out this one thing though. Okay, so this server is, I would say, 90% good in the fact that of bugs, which isn't bad. Honestly, it's very rare you come across them. You find them a little bit when you're partying and your levels sink and you have to disband the party and re-invite everyone and stuff like that. On occasions that happens. Oh, that's the outpost, that's what I need. But on the whole, it's pretty stable. It really is good. Okay, so just quickly going back to outposts. I know I'm all over the place, but again, as time goes on and the more streams I do, the better I get at this. Getting back to outposts, the way it works is every week there is a conquest, a regional conquest, and what it means is, if you look in these areas like Sandoria, Ronfair is predominantly Sandoria. It's owned by Sandorians, and the reason that is because people from Sandoria come out into West Ronfair, they kill loads of stuff, and while they're killing, they it's like a leaderboard, because the majority of people in Sandoria are killing in West Ronfair. At the end of the week, the chances are they're going to win that. But this week, it looks like there was a lot of Sandorians in Gusterberg. They were killing. So the Sandorians would have come all the way through here, and they would have been round here killing stuff, which obviously upped them up on the leaderboard and outdid Badstock. And that happens every single week. I think that's the best way I can explain it. And that's with every single area, look. Oh, I need to do that one. Can't wait to do that one. And the same with Winderhurst. Look, you got Winderhurst here, you got Sarabuta. So that means people from Sandoria came down to this area, killed, and when the tally came, which was Sunday, they had the most points in this area, so they won the outpost. And because of that, I'm able to get that outpost warp that I need. If it's not owned by you, you can't do this quest. So let's just jump off my bird and hand him his supplies. Oh, there's the music. It's because I was on my birdie. Okay, there's the music that I was talking about. Love the music. Yeah, we got emotes. We got some cool emotes actually on here. Check this out. Summoner. These are all emotes, by the way. They're not job abilities. There's that music. Absolutely fantastic. Love it. I remember, again, on retail, and this is the other thing about coming back to this game. When you start hearing music, music for me is something that always sticks in my head. So when I came into this area, I was like, oh, I remember the first time I came in, that music kicked in, and it was just like, wow. So now I've done the quest, I'm going to talk to this guy, and he will give me a teleportation to my city, and that's how it's done. So outpost warps were the mode of transport on 11, as well as the crags. Right, let's just go back to here a minute. Let's pop that down a bit. Okay, so what to do. I'll probably pick up another outpost warp, but what I'm thinking of doing is ending the stream, checking out how the stream went, make sure everything was working fine. I've actually been doing this stream differently today. I'm using OBS, which, to be honest with you, I've never done before. This is the first time, so the chances are I'll probably look back, the sound will be off, my mic won't even be on, it'll just be me running around, people thinking, why is he streaming? But there's no voice coming through. But anyway, yeah, so that's it. I'm going to take on another outpost war. I just want to say cheers for tuning in. It's been fun. Like I say, I will be doing more videos, and as time goes on, my confidence will grow, hopefully, and I'll be able to ping these out more and more. So yeah, that's it. I just want to say thank you for watching, guys. It has been a blast. I will do more videos soon. I'll be doing Heaven on High tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. And that's it. So don't forget, please subscribe, hit the notification symbol, hit the like, comment, and that's it. As always, stay safe, guys.